Hey there, I'm Parth Doshi, exploring the field of RPA and sharing my learnings with you by making videos. So let me give you a quick overview of what will be this video about. So this video is about processing documents using document understanding feature of UiPath. But now when we process the documents, sometime it might happen that we have the wrong document in our folder where we are trying to process. If there are multiple formats, one of the invoice can be of some different format which by mistakenly is in that folder. So when you are classifying it, it gives you an error in the data extraction scope. So how to handle that error? Now once it gives the error, your workflow will stop. Even if you are using create validation station and wait for validation station as well. So now how can you handle this particular part? Like if there is some document which is not processed, so you can still continue your workflow, and after it is continued, the file or the invoice or the receipt or whatever document you are trying to process which are not processed, you should have them in some other folder where you can later check that. So let's get started. Now to understand how you can process multiple files of different formats, please do watch the complete video. I have explained in detail. The link I will be giving in the description. Now here what we are going to do is we are going to understand what is this particular thing and how it we can handle. So now let me first show you the documents I'm trying to process. So this is the one document. Okay, you can see over. So I've created the taxonomy for this, but I have not created the taxonomy for this. So I'm only just processing this invoice. Now my invoices are in my this particular folder. Now when they are getting processed, it will give me an error for this particular document. So first let me show you that how it is giving me the error and my workflow will stop. So now right now I'm not putting the condition of which how we can handle this. So I'm just running the workflow and we'll see how we are getting the error over here. So I have run the workflow. This is to understand why we are going to include the next part, which I'm going to show further in the video. So now it is just simply taking the file, then it will load the taxonomy digitizing, then it is digitizing the document using Tesseract OCR. Now after that, it is going to classify it, which it will have no classification since there is no taxonomy or no keywords for that. So it is taking time to digitize. Okay, so it is taking. So you can see over here the file name is there, consumer-electricity-hell.png. So okay, it has digitized the document. Now it is classifying. It has not classified, so we should see an error. So you can see over here. Now there is an error since there is one wrong document in my particular folder. So my workflow stop and it also won't process the remaining documents. Now how to handle this, we'll see that. So first, so what we are going to do is basically if the document is not processed, we are going to send it to this failed particular folder over here. So let me just delete all the existing files. Okay, so there are none. Refresh. So you can see there are no files in the failed one. Now let me enable this part. This two are also not there. Okay. So now after we are classifying the document, we will have the classification results which we are passing in our data extraction scopes, classification results bracket 0. Now, if you are trying to process multiple formats, there is always only going to be one classification result. So now what we are doing here is, if the length of the classification result is equal to 1, that means there is a document which is classified and which can be processed. So now here, then what we are doing is, we are extracting the data and further going to present validation station. But if this classification results dot length, this variable is over here which we create. So if it is not equal to 1, then what it will do is, it will move my file. Now the file is contained in the doc path, so doc path has the file path. So it will take that file and it is going to put that file in this failed folder. So you can see I have indicated the path for my failed folder over here. Now once this is done, like once our file is moved, the unprocessed or unclassified file, it will continue my workflow. So it will not go down, but it will just take the next file in the loop. So let me just again explain. We are taking this classification results, we are getting is length. So since the documents are going to be different formats and with unique keywords, the result is always going to be 1. So if the length is equals to 1, then we are going to extract the data. But if not, we are just moving the file and we are continuing our process to the next file. So let me save this and see whether we are able to handle that particular error or not, without getting our workflow stopped and processing all the documents we have. Now again, it is taking time. Okay, so it has done the process. Now we should not have the error and we should go. So you can see here, the result length was not 1. It just moved the file and now it is starting the process again with the next file. So we were successfully able to handle the error which we saw previously. So this was the second image which we were trying to process. We should have all the extracted data properly. Okay, continue and save. So it is just writing the data to my Excel file. Okay, now let's refresh this. So we can see in invoices, now we only have one file which was processed. And after that, we have over here is consumer. So you can see how we handle the complete situation of the unprocessed documents. Thank you for watching the complete video. If you would like to learn, again I'm mentioning, if you would like to learn how to process multiple documents of different formats, I will add the link in the description. You can check that out. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, and please do share the video to your colleagues if they are facing similar kind of issue. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated to all the new videos I upload. Thank you.